Hey guys, welcome back to Tabland, episode 15. My name is Tabbycat, and today we are back in City Skylines. And finally, today is the day that I get to work on this side of the world, as seen in previous episodes where I worked on this area here, as well as finishing off this area here, which I've basically gotten this side of the world to a state where I'm happy with it. I mean, like, I still need to add districts and stuff, but that would just come with the demand of it, and that's pretty much that. So in today's video, what I'll work on is bits over here. I need to fix this bridge. I'm gonna build off from over here, which I already pre-named, and yeah. So I think pretty much today's video would just be building from this freeway to this freeway, and up until about here, well, I'll just basically fill all of that in. So that's what I think I'll work on today, and actually to get started on that, I may as well just buy these tiles. Anything from this side of the freeway down is what I'll be working on today. Another thing that I will be working on today is fixing this area, because as you can tell, it's been flooded. So I need to fix that. Another thing that's been flooded is my comment section, and that's because of district names. Yeah, that's right. Not just one, not just two, but we have 3 new district names. And you know what? I might as well do that now. Firstly, I'm going to start off by renaming this district right here. This one being suggested by Dan Reynolds, which simply reads, name a district Starflight. Also make a railroad, please. So there's the district name, there's your road, there's your railroads. Which actually, on the topic of that, this area that I built in the last episode will continue this way anyway, as well as this area which I made a few episodes ago. So yes, there'll be more railroads coming soon. Expect lots of roads and lots of rails. Now moving on to the next district name, and I think the next district I will name is this one right here. Suggested by Penindu Tharushan. Hope I said your name right. Name a district Abracadabra. So there's your district, and there's your road. Hopefully I spelt that right as well as pronounced it right. And yeah, let's name another district. Suggested by Rocky Name. Elbridge Bank would be a good name for an area near the widest parts of the river. Now I did also reply to that message, as well as a few other messages, but yeah. But I did say that I did have a spot in mind for that. Now I was thinking in like this area right here, but then I also have this area up here, which this is the more wider part of the river, which I mean I kind of extended myself. Only because that area was flooding. Actually, like, this whole area has been flooding for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I have a few different spots in mind for that district. Either it will go here or over here, but I will be sure to do that later in this video. I might also just add the timestamp in for the district, just so you know that I actually did it. But yeah, once I've made up my mind whether it's going here or over here, then I'll be sure to add it. I mean, like, I could even rename some of these districts over here, maybe. Like, maybe this one. But I just think having it on this side and having mostly this area here would be kind of cool. So yeah, I'll think about the location of that one soon, and it will be done in this episode, so don't worry. And that's that for district names, but I also did have a comment from another user. Now, Ender Promodor said, can you help my traffic? Now, I'm not sure if you actually had a world for me to fix for you, sort of what Biffa does, or if you just wanted me to give you advice on how to build roads and stuff, which either I can do an in-depth video about, or I can attach it to this video just as a smaller thing. Now, if you wanted me to make an in-depth video on how to fix traffic in this game, let me know down in the comment sections below, and that video will probably come out after this series is done, because at the moment this is what I've been working on, because at the moment I just want to finish this series off, and then I'll just go back to posting whatever. But yes, fixing traffic. I'll have a little information card in the top right, and a timestamp in that video from when this area was blocked up, which it pretty much was for a long time actually. And also if you do click off, then make sure you come back to this video. So yeah, basically all of the traffic was just filtering into this area here. So basically all of these 5 lanes were blocked up from cars wanting to merge from this lane, and even these lanes wanted to filter in just all the way to this point here. Like, I had barely any traffic going this way, and when this way was blocked up, the traffic was just filtering out this way, which was making the traffic block up here. It might sound strange, but just build more roads. Tabland Freeway State Route 1, for example anyway. used to just end here, but since expanding it this way, I've had to add the cloverleaf interchange, which I've actually modified to add more lanes. And how this works is basically traffic will flow from this area, and they will go this way, and basically loop around, merging into this area. Now it's supposed to be like a free-flowing intersection, which it sort of is on most days, even though this area is a bit of a bottleneck, and that side as well, and same with that bit, and the one underneath it as well. Now you'll notice that I didn't actually connect this part up, or this part up, or this side as well, and that is because adding intersections too close together can cause a lot of traffic jams, in most cases anyway. Actually using this bottleneck for example, let's say this is one major freeway, and this will be like your main entrance into town, and having this as an outside connection, or just any other road in general, this merging point will be the bottleneck. So any cars coming from this area want to go into this lane to go this way. People coming from this end want to go this way as well, but also some of them also want to continue this way. So you just create like a mess up of traffic there. Am I going too in depth? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but that will give you a better understanding of how traffic flows. I've played this game for like, what, a few years now? Started in City Skylines 1 until they introduced City Skylines 2. Another thing that can help is just go on Google Maps and have a look at different intersections and having a look at how they flow. The more free-flowing your curves are and the traffic is will also help. Now another thing that I haven't mentioned yet is filter lanes, and this one is an important one actually. So you'll see this goes to 3 lanes, now into 4 lanes, 2 lanes split off this way, and another 2 lanes split off this way. Now if you take a look at this is 5 lanes, let's split into 2 and 3. The 3 lanes continue while the other 2 merge back in. Now you just have a 5-lane highway up until the point where you need to split the road off again. Sometimes it can be over-engineered, some for the better, some for the worse. The better reason is just future-proofing. So like this area right here, where traffic doesn't need to go through this intersection, instead they can bypass it, which also means traffic from this road goes down here and filters through the roundabout up and around. Sometimes it is just a case of adding more lanes, like whatever I've done here. Actually, what has happened here? What? Don't tell me cars just go through there. What has happened? Oh yeah, no, cars do that. What? Well, okay, that's a cursed intersection that I'm immediately going to just forget about. But yeah, so hopefully that has helped. So in short, add filter lanes, space out your intersections, add a fair amount of freeways. Sort of each one of these freeways do link up to a different area. This freeway here sort of followed the original line of the train line that went through here. That's why this exists. But after modifying this curve to go this way instead, which means it sort of did curve like this. So yeah, I just have a freeway with train lines in the middle of it, which is actually pretty cool. And that's actually another thing I'll get to shortly. But this freeway will just take some stuff from in here, go this way with it, and that takes you to this freeway, which is another road I'll get to soon. And finally you got this freeway that just goes all the way down here, and pretty much just links up back to this road here. And one last thing that I will actually add to that, just build a bypass road. I have this road here go underground from here, which basically goes from all the way over here to all the way over here. Which means the traffic don't have to use this, or any means of getting through here. Instead, they can opt for going underground all the way to under here. And they rise back up over here, and they can change off for over here to go over this way, or people going from over this way can go underground and bypass the whole freeway and the city. Now, same thing as said before, I didn't want to have this freeway connect up with this freeway, because 1, this intersection and this intersection are too close together. 2, the space that I had, and 3, this one being a bridge, because at some point later in this series I'll have another intersection over here which might go this way or go up and around. It'll basically take traffic and go up and around as well. I might do a system where I have like parallel freeways. Actually, sort of what I have over here. I have the main freeway and just like a road here. So what I could end up doing is build something like this road, but on this side connected up to this road here, and instead have like something like this freeway, but on this side connected to this road here. And I think that's maybe what I will actually do there. Then what I probably will end up doing is just having a road that goes from this side, like maybe one of these 2 roads as well, and just have that go across the river, connect up with this road, and then have that connect up here with the major freeway. Hopefully that shouldn't be an issue with traffic, but we'll see how we go. ago. And yeah, that's basically the app session done now. So now I can actually start building in this week's video. But hopefully that traffic management did help. If you wanted me to make a separate video on this, then make sure you guys like and subscribe as well as comment if that's something you're interested in. And yeah, without further ado, let's actually get into building. So basically today I'm just gonna build until I run out of time in my day, which is usually what I do anyway. So yeah, like mentioned earlier, from this freeway I'll end up having to fix this one, and once I've fixed it I'll extend it to this border here, and anything this side will basically what I'll be working on today. So without further ado, let's head into this time lapse. I will also end up extending these two train lines to this side and building copious amount of roads. So it's that time in the video where I tell you guys to sit back, relax and enjoy the video, and let's head into this time lapse. Here we go. And there we go. I have made some pretty good progress today, from extending the train lines, adding a copious amount of roads, a new freeway that I will extend later, and another thing I did was districts, which you can see here. So I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 districts done today. Now on the topic of districts, going back to the topic at the start of the video, and that is a district name that I was going to add to somewhere that was suggested by Rocky Name. So I'm going to choose this district right here because it's near the wider sections of my river. It has a bridge and it also has train lines, a lot of them actually. Like, look how many lines are here. So here you go, and there's your road. Now this sounds like food. Anyway, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching this week's video. Remember, I upload weekly, so every Saturday or Friday depending where you're from. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, notificate for more, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya!